Intro. Have you ever met someone and instantly felt that something was off? They smiled, they spoke politely, they said all the right things, but somehow your mind told you not to trust them. Or maybe you've met someone who barely said a word, yet you immediately felt comfortable around them. Why does this happen? The answer is simple. Human beings were reading each other long before language even existed. Your brain constantly analyzes tiny signals, eye movements, facial expressions, posture, distance, hand gestures, and even silence. Most people never notice these signals consciously, but their brain notices every single one. Today, you'll discover the science behind reading people without words, and by the end of this video, you'll start noticing things that most people completely miss. Part 1. Your brain is always scanning. Every second, your brain receives thousands of pieces of information. The majority of them never reach your conscious mind. Instead, your subconscious processes them automatically. This ability helped our ancestors survive. Long before cities and technology, reading another person's intentions could mean the difference between life and death. Even today, your brain is silently asking questions. Is this person safe? Can I trust them? Are they hiding something? That's why first impressions happen so quickly, not because people are shallow, but because the human brain is designed to detect patterns instantly. Part 2. The eyes reveal more than words. People often control what they say, but controlling the eyes is much harder. When someone is genuinely interested, their attention naturally stays focused. When they're distracted, uncomfortable, or hiding something, their eyes often reveal it first. This doesn't mean looking away always means lying. Many honest people avoid eye contact because they're nervous or shy. The key isn't one signal, it's the combination of several signals happening together. Psychologists call this looking for clusters instead of isolated behaviors. Never judge a person from just one movement. Always look at the complete picture. Part 3. Body language speaks constantly. Your body is always communicating. Crossed arms, leaning forward, standing tall, looking down. None of these automatically reveal personality, but together they tell a story. Someone who feels confident usually takes up more space. Someone who feels uncomfortable often tries to make themselves smaller. Again, context matters. A person crossing their arms may simply be cold. That's why understanding body language requires observation, not assumptions. Part 4. Micro-expressions. Some emotions last less than half a second. They're called micro-expressions. These tiny facial movements appear before a person has time to hide their real emotion. A flash of surprise, a brief expression of anger, a tiny smile. Most people never notice them consciously, but your brain often detects them without you realizing it. This is one reason why your intuition sometimes feels so accurate. Your conscious mind may miss the signal, but your subconscious doesn't. Part 5. Silence is information. Most people think communication is about talking. Actually, silence often reveals even more. Some people become silent because they're thinking. Others stay silent because they're uncomfortable. Some use silence to create power. Others use it because they don't know what to say. Learning to notice when someone becomes silent, and after which question, can tell you far more than their actual words. Sometimes the most meaningful answer is the one that was never spoken. Part 6. Watch actions, not promises. Words are easy. Actions require effort. People can promise almost anything. But behavior is much harder to fake over time. Someone who respects you consistently shows it. Someone who values honesty behaves honestly even when nobody is watching. Instead of asking, "What did they say?" ask, "What did they repeatedly do?" Patterns reveal character. Single moments rarely do. Part 7. Your own emotions can fool you. Here's something many people never realize. Sometimes you're not reading the other person, you're reading yourself. If you've been hurt before, you may see danger where none exists. If you desperately want someone to like you, you may ignore obvious warning signs. Good observation begins with self-awareness. The calmer your mind is, the more accurately you'll read others. Part 8. Become an observer. The best people readers aren't magical. They don't have special powers. They simply notice what everyone else ignores. They pay attention before making conclusions. They observe patterns. They avoid judging too quickly. And they remember one important truth. Every person has a story you cannot see. Real intelligence isn't guessing someone's thoughts. It's staying curious long enough to understand them. Conclusion. Reading people without words isn't about becoming suspicious. It's about becoming more aware. The science of human behavior teaches us that actions, expressions, body language, and timing often reveal more than conversations ever can. But remember, no single signal proves anything. The smartest observers never jump to conclusions. They collect evidence, they notice patterns, and they always leave room to be wrong. Because understanding people isn't about judging them faster, it's about understanding them better. If you enjoyed this video and want to master psychology, body language, and human behavior, subscribe to Theory Mind. Until next time, keep observing, because the loudest messages are often the ones that are never spoken.